Can you provide an example of a well-facilitated daily scrum? Yeah, it's easy. Don't facilitate it. Job done. Right. It's not very helpful, is it? But it is the truth. A well-run daily scrum is one run by the developers, not a third-party facilitator, not even necessarily the scrum master. Does it need to be facilitated? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So, who runs your daily scrum, your stand-up? Hi, my name's Joe McFadden. I'm a certified Scrum trainer with Scrum Alliance. I'm the managing partner at Agile Centre, and I've been in the Scrum and Agile world now for over 20 years. Why do I say that it's not facilitated? Well, quite simply, it's not really actively facilitated by any one person. A well-run daily scrum is by the developers, for the developers. So I, as a scrum master, might go and get a coffee. Let them do their job. If they know what they're doing, why get involved? What I'm looking for, what I really hope to see, is a group of people, the developers, reworking, replanning their day based on what they've learned, based on what's happened. So I've been working on this, I'm really stuck, I need to go and help Paul over there on that thing. Is somebody able to pick this up for me so we can keep it moving while I go and get them going again over there? That's it. I don't expect huge waffling updates with deep amounts of detail. I'm not looking for reports on activity. The Daily Scrum is not there to justify your existence. It's there for the team, particularly the developers, to replan their day based on what they've learned. How do we best deliver this sprint goal? Based on everything that's happening, how do we reconfigure our team? How do we reconfigure to deliver the right work? Are we working on the right work? What's a facilitator going to do if everybody in the team understands that and can have that conversation? Well, they're going to stand around, a bit of a spare part, look at their feet, wonder why on earth they bothered turning up, and then after 15 minutes, or maybe shorter, go and grab the coffee. So a great example of a well-facilitated daily scrum is one without any active facilitator. In fact, I would say it's shared across the whole team. The developers in particular, so not the whole team, the developers are aware of what matters. They know who needs to talk to who. They might be walking their board, talking about where are we with this? Okay, that worries me. How do we do that? Let's have a chat later. Right? But they work out how to deliver their day. Now, this question comes up because people seem to think that a Scrum Master has to be there. A Scrum Master has to facilitate a daily Scrum. And I'll put my hand up. If you asked me 15 years ago, I'd have said the same. But they don't. In fact, it's a good sign that they're not there yet. The team isn't really where it wants to be. It needs to be truly self-managing, to take its way forward. If they need somebody to turn up and just go, John, what did you do yesterday? Gary, what did you do? No. Okay. We as Scrum Masters, we as facilitators want to give the people in the team, the developers, the skills to do that themselves, and the knowledge and the will to do it themselves, so that they convene their daily Scrum. They run it however makes best sense to them to get to the outcome. I'm not looking for a great example of a daily Scrum because it's a bit scrappy and it is very, very quick. Some of the best teams that I've worked with as a developer as well as a Scrum Master and external consultant, the daily Scrum has been maybe 5 minutes where people have said, I'm working on this, I'm really stuck, can I have a hand? And I think we need to be doing this. I really think we need to have a chat about that over there. Let's sort that out later. And that's it. They're talking for 15, 20, 30 seconds and then they shut up and the next person starts. And it's a natural handover between the team. And within those 5 or so minutes, they've worked out, this is what we need to do, this is how we take the learning in, this is how we move forwards, and then they get going again. So that's what I'm looking for. That's an example of a well-facilitated daily Scrum. There is no facilitator.